What's up, Starcraft fans? Last time we did Karax with Sentinels. That was tricky. This time we'll do Abathur with Brutalisks. We'll use the Limitless Prestige so I can get a lot of Brutalisks. But the biomass requirement is double, so I'll need to really farm that biomass so I can get my army up of Brutalisks. This is gonna be brutal, guys. So my masteries are Toxic Nest damage, because remember, not only are Brutalisks melee, but also the Toxic Nests are melee. So I'll want to make use of the Toxic Nests to deal as much damage as I can. We'll also have double biomass chance. Normally, I would go for a symbiote ability improvement, but this time I do not want. The symbiotes are not melee units. I'll have to split their damage with the Brutalisk itself so I can get the number correctly. Well, not correctly, as fairly as possible. Finally, we'll have 5 points on Toxicness charges and the rest on Structure Morph and Evolution Rate, because I want just a few extra charges, but fast building, so I can make the Spore Crawler faster, so I can use the lure stuff, and so on. So, thank you to Endarth, Lucinus, Peterus, and Shadow Archon who are supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier. And thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. Once again, we're on the Maguro map, so we can control the enemy composition, which will be Classic Zerg for everyone. Classic Zerg ground, that is. So, most commanders this series, I've been doing passive openings. The beginnings, I was just explaining how this map works, where the trains go, or rather that I have to destroy trains, and explain that they come through here, try to exit there. We have destroyed 9 of the trains, we can't let more than one escape, but this time, I'll start a little faster. So, over this exit, the central rail exit, I just park a bunch of these Toxic Nests as well as produce my Spore. Now I have a Roach on the way because I need to bait these guys into my... You can see I put that Toxic Nest there to aggro these guys to go after whatever gave me vision to put down the Toxic Nests, aka the Spore Crawler. Roach is on the way. It's running over here. Now, ooh, that Ultralisk just walked over. Thank you. I'll take that. So it takes me 200 biomass to get a Brutalisk with this prestige. So I need to get a lot of guys to come over here and give me their biomass. Just eat that delicious biomass. That's how you get ramped up really quickly as Abathur. And I can't believe there's still not enough biomass. That's actually unbelievable how much biomass I need. Still not enough. That's insane. It's absolutely insane how much biomass I need. Oh, is that not 140? No, I still need 51 more biomass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's actually crazy how much biomass I need just to get that Brutalisk up. It's insane. So far though, my Toxic Nests have been doing incredible damage. And I like that. That's very good for me. Meanwhile, I've set up some gases here. That's for mostly upgrades. Meanwhile, I've set up some Toxic Nests here, so I can bait some of those guys to give me their biomass. Try to walk my Roach here. Just guide these guys into my Toxic Nest. So now I'm up to 170. You can see at the lower right of the screen, there's a biomass counter here that says 170. I need 200 biomass to get this into a Brutalisk. So just patiently wait. Just whack that critter. Give me 2 biomass. Not bad. We'll down more of these. So now I'm putting some Toxic Nests along the rail of the train, because again, the Toxic Nests deal damage to the train and our melee units, or melee structures, I guess.
So the enemy seeks to attack our base.
So I gotta guide them along the path of the train. Okay, speaking of guide these Zerglings, and that is actually enough to get myself a fast Brutalisk. There we go. Brutalisk number 1 has been acquired 4 minutes into the game. That's pretty long. Also what she said. But second Brutalisk has started. This guy will be my second Brutalisk. Yes, 33 biomass. These locusts are not melee units. They will not count. In fact, they will take away from the damage share of my brutalisks. For the meantime, I will just have these off autocast. An important thing for Abathur is you switch off the autocast on these toxic nests so they don't automatically detonate when they see the first unit, because oftentimes the first unit that comes onto the toxic nest's range is not the best unit to detonate. Often you want more enemies to walk into range of the nest before actually hitting it, so you can maximize the damage. That's what I did here. Meanwhile though, these nests right here will just augment the damage on the train, so just let them detonate. I do need that to work out for me. Meanwhile, I have this secondary roach here, putting down 4 toxic nests. Again, get more biomass there. Put down 4 toxic nests so I can wait for the Zerglings to walk in. By the way, I see a lot of Abathur players make the mistake of putting their toxic nests in a line perpendicular to the attack path of the enemy. You don't really want to put your toxic nest line perpendicular to the attack wave, because you want as many toxic nests as possible to hit, rather than for example, if I put my toxic nest in this line, only the central part will be able to intercept enemies. The side ones will just go wasted most of the time. What you want to do is make your toxic nests parallel to the attack path, so that you can have more of those guys, or at least more of them, detonate on the attack wave. Meanwhile, walking over here, Brutalists are absolutely melee units, so I do absolutely want them to deal as much damage as they can. Meanwhile, Roach is walking over here with its 69 biomass.
Make sure that cargo doesn't get delivered.
You guys probably said it. 92 biomass now. This guy. These guys are absolutely just walking on top of a toxic nest I set. Meanwhile, this Roach is now at 106 biomass. 168. It's gonna be a Brutalisk soon, the third one. There we go. 200 biomass. Third Brutalisk has been acquired. 8 minutes 40 seconds into the game. Roach once again. Just trickling these one at a time. Just collecting the biomass. Meanwhile, I have these double evolution chambers. Just, well, churning out the upgrades as soon as I remember them. There we go. +3 attack has now started. That will absolutely help my Brutalisk deal more damage to the trains. Just let these guys walk over to the toxic nest and give their biomass to this hungry Roach, which now is at 126 biomass. Nice. Meanwhile, train is going down. Another attack wave, by the way. 10-minute will come through here, which is why I, once again, lined that area up with toxic nests. Just delete these. 163, I only need 37 more biomass to delete that. It's unfortunate that the train doesn't give biomass, but that's fine. It's been that way since the beginning of time. Okay, once again, see how lining up your toxic nest defense with the attack wave will just get you more value with each toxic nest, especially if you have it off autocast. You'll just get so many of those guys to walk in your line of toxic nest. This is fine, I guess. Just let the Brutus take care of it. It is still melee damage. Meanwhile, Brutus over here, whacking these guys. So far I have 4 Brutalisks. That is the 4th one. This one is probably the next guy at 90 biomass. Ooh, that's the one might fall, but it has bought enough time for my toxic nests to get up. And now they're dealing tremendous damage to these enemies. Alright, walking in. taking out the rest of the escort. Now my 4 Brulisks just waltzing in gracefully, and then, true to their name, brutally eliminating the train. Of course, just deep tunneling to the spot so you can whack the train fast. You notice that these toxic nests don't quite line up with the train. The first train here, I lined up the toxic nest on the train. This train, or this line of toxic nest, is not on the rail. That is for the attack wave that is incoming. I still want to maximize the amount of biomass that I get. That is Brutalisk number 6. That's awesome. 6 Brutalisks. 12 minutes 41 seconds into the game. And now from this point in the game, it's just gonna be more power, more powering up. Because every Brutalisk I get from this point forward will be extra to what I should normally get. Meanwhile, toxic nests in a straight line over here will be able to just eliminate so many of these enemies. Ooh, ooh, oh! That's incredible. That was a fantastic. That was a beautiful hit. Meanwhile, bonus train has gone down, and deep tunnel from the Brulisks brings him to the front, able to once again engage, and I'm preparing to camp because the double train wave is on the way. You can see I put down a bunch of toxic nests here to intercept this attack wave. Just let him walk in there, let him just absorb hits, massive hits from my toxic nests, and yield so much biomass. Oh, I just lost that. Oh wait, I need to check actually. I need to check how much work this guy did before he bit the dust. 21. Oh wait, no. That one actually got away. Oh no, it's back here at the front. Okay. Oh, this one. This is probably the one that. Okay, 22. Okay, I think that's the same one. I think that's the same one. Yeah, the one with 22 bit the dust. Okay. Meanwhile, continue the assault. Just continuously whack this train. I don't quite remember. I remember when I finished this game that I told myself I need to check how much work that one Brutalisk that died did. Don't quite remember why, but I know I wanted to do it. Probably for efficiency or something. But so far, I'm just getting so many Brutalisk. That was number 8 originally, 8 or 9 and 10, but I lost one. So I'm the return to be 8 and 9, so to speak. I am getting a force of queens here, by the way, at this area, to be basically the healing force. They were supposed to be medics to prevent me from losing any Brutalisk, but you can see my control is not quite up to scratch. It's not the end of the world. It's fine, you know. Sometimes that's just how it works. I'm just getting so many Brutalisks from this area. Look at him go, though. My goodness. That is Brutalisk number 10, I believe. No, number 11. 11 Brutalisks now. Okay. Once again, I have these toxic nests just waiting for the enemy. Oh boy. Oh, my Overseer. This traitor Overseer. Not quite letting my guys engage optimally. This roach will go down, so I sense that attack wave will not walk through my toxic, so I just deep tunnel my Brutalisks here and let him finish it off. Next attack wave on the way. There's probably enough biomass here for another Brutalisk. Probably. Meanwhile, these bulldozers just, well, being true to their name. Oh, that's not good though. The one where I retreated and just kited those guys back, that's not good for my Brutalisk because it's the symbiotes that are getting damage in, and they should not count. I'll have to do some tricky math later to approximate the work done by the Brutalisks vis-a-vis the work done by the toxic nest, or the symbiotes rather. It has to be accounted for. Of course, it won't be perfect, but I'll try to approximate a fair accounting of the work done by each unit type. Meanwhile, I have a Brutalisk here, just cleaning up that area. Another Brutalisk. And another. My goodness. There's so many. Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys need to just work on that train. You can see I deep ton the Brutalisk here. I sent my queens here just in case a bunch of guys stray and try to attack my ally's base. Meanwhile, this Brutalisk is getting healed up by the queens. They're just getting healed up. Use the mass transfuse. Alright. Another row of Toxic Nests. Making minced meat. Ooh, there are so many Hydralisks that fell. That was a juicy hit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at these incredible hits. My goodness. That was pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. How many Brutals do I have now? 16. That is that was 17 now actually. 17 Brutalisks. Another Brutalisk. I have so many. I just kind of attack, move into the enemy. Let's keep going. Go deeper in so I can right click the train. I've sent these Overseers in so that my Brutalisk can take care of those pesky swarm hosts. Oh, Scourge taken care of by the symbiote.
Contract offers a big bonus for hitting the trains on the third rail, but don't
Delete
do it for the
this train, and that goes. This is actually not good. Look at my roaches splitting off that biomass. Okay, that's enough to get a Brutalisk. How many do I have now? That's a lot. That's 20. That's 20 Brutalisks. My goodness, that's insane. Oh my goodness. 22 now. Look at this train just drop though. I'm not even watching the fight. I'm just looking at... I'm just being mesmerized by the amount of work. Or the amount of work that I have to do to get that biomass. Okay, got a bunch of attack. Got an attack wave here. Gotta detonate this. Pretty good yield. Pretty effective cleanup. Second bonus train going down. I believe this attack wave will walk through my Toxic Nests. I was waiting for a couple minutes for this, but eventually I get my beautiful hit on all those Hydralisks. And my Brutalisks finish off what remains of those Ultralisks. And now I've somehow maxed out on mostly queens. Mostly queens. And oh my goodness. Is that 24 Brutalisks? That very much looks like 24 Brutalisks. That is a massacre. Oh my goodness. Look at how many Brutalisks I've got. Oh my goodness. Abathur late game. It's insane. No matter which prestige you get. Another Brutalisk. Oh my goodness. Alright. That will be the last one, I think. Alright, so how many Brutalisks did I end up getting? How many? That's 26. 26 Brutalisks. Plus one that fell earlier. That's 27 Brutalisks. And then one final cleanup. Just
That's a done deal.
completely destroy that base. Alright, so damage-wise, it's pretty clear. Total damage done is 307. Not the highest, surprisingly. Vorzun's... No, not Vorzun. Zagara still didn't... Oh yeah, now I'm not surprised. Now I'm no longer surprised. Zagara is all melee, so it makes perfect sense that she'd do that much. Tossnest 12.4%. Add 45.4% for the Brutalisk. I will not add the symbiote. That is 177,000. Not the lowest. Actually, the lowest. That's surprising. It's because the symbiotes. It's the symbiotes kept. It's the symbiotes kept stealing damage. The symbiotes kept stealing damage from my Brutalisks. Yeah, that's a big chunk. That's almost 40%. That makes perfect sense to me now. Alright. Oh. There we go. 2.3. Okay. Now, the tricky part. How do I approximate the work done by the Brutalisk? It says 66% here, but half of that, approximately, are symbiotes and half is the Brutalisk themselves. I can just do 50-50 maybe. Yeah, we can do 50-50. 33%. Add 29% from Toxic Nest. Multiply that by 3. There we go. That's about right. I think that's about right. Abathur does so much damage, but unfortunately, the percentage is what got him. Too much of his damage came from symbiotes, despite me not putting any points in symbiote ability improvement. That's insane. So in the end, how many Brutalisks did I create? I created 27. Multiplied by 150. By far, the most efficient commander. My goodness. Puts every other commander to shame, except maybe Karax. Wow. Well, won't be number 1 because of the low percentage of... Actually, could be. No. Zagara's still that good. My goodness. Yeah, there's no way now. But you guys can still put him at number 2 if you guys vote for him. Tomorrow, a poll will go up asking you guys whether you like Abathur's Toxic Nests and Brutalisks relative to other co-op melee units. Vote on that poll, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have any idea for what else, please leave it in the comment. See you guys next time.